event.
Yes.
Our government has come in to support.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much for creating time for us.
You're welcome.
We're really happy to see you here with Team Kenya.
Yeah.
Running then the girls, just make sure that they do the best on the course. You are recap of day 2. You were here yesterday, you are here today.
Yeah.
What's your take on today's performance?
I think we're excited as a country. This is our first international meet of a major event since the calendar year began. We're very happy as the Ministry of Youth, Sports and the Arts to be the title sponsor for this tournament. That's brought in a field of, I think, almost 98 professionals, lady professionals from Europe to come and play here in Vipingo. The local organizing committee has done a great job. It was comprised of the hosts, who are Vipingo Ridge, the promoters, UCOM, and of course the title sponsor and other sponsors. And the course is in great shape. I'm told it's quite challenging because of the heat, and as you know, this is also the only PGA rated course in the region, so it's quite a challenging course. We think the organization has been quite good. We expect to see more spectators tomorrow and Sunday, which will be the prize giving and the closing ceremony. And we are very happy because of the value that a tournament of this size brings our country, Kenya.
And then when you look at the current government, you are going so big in terms of sports. There is the bottom-up football tournament, just to make sure that we create the vision to 2030. In golf, we've been talking with the golfers, and they're telling us that this is the only international tournament that they get to play, and then you have to wait until next year. What is the ministry going to do so that at least they get invitational? We know Wokula was in Germany, and that is just one of the many that she should playing, so that when she comes here, she can have that competition level from other golfers who play 38 events across the region.
This is a ladies' event, and we don't have any practicing lady professional in Kenya, and that's why you don't see Kenyans playing abroad in events. But as the hosts of this event, we are very proud and happy to have entered a team of 5 young girls into Team Kenya for this event, who are playing as amateurs alongside the pros. What this is doing for our girls is that it's giving them exposure to international standard events where they normally not go play because they're not professionals yet. I think our girls, especially Naomi and Chanel, have done a very, very good job. We are hoping that they'll make the cut so that they can play tomorrow and the day after. But more importantly, why government is involved in this is because we want to develop the game of sports, of golf in the country. So we've come up with a development program. You can see we have an academy here, the Vipingo Academy for Golf. And we want to ensure that we use golf as a means to change talents into businesses, into livelihoods, into wealth creation, so that golf is not just seen as a game for the wealthy. We can have people from very humble backgrounds be able to play golf and make it their livelihood and make a living from playing golf. Indeed, there's already a lot of girls from the slums down here in Vipingo who have taken an interest in golf. They're playing very good golf, and we are working on turning them into professionals so that they can make a career out of their talent of playing golf. So our main priority of getting involved and being the title sponsor for this tournament, which is the Ladies Open, and also for the tournament that's coming in March, which is the magical Kenya Open for the male professionals, is to develop and promote the sport of golf in Kenya. That's one. Number 2, we get other intrinsic benefits from hosting a global tournament like this. For example, you can look at the setup here, how many jobs have been created from our local vendors in terms of food, in terms of merchandise, in terms of ornaments, and other cultural artifacts. So we've created quite some interest in jobs, yeah, just because of hosting something like this. And then I think it's also important to note that we are doing things differently now. We're just not looking at hosting international meets like this for the sake of playing the game. We are looking at other value additions that a big international tournament like this can bring. For example, sports tourism. Can we have the players come with their families and come with their friends and come with their fans and spectators, so that as they are playing in the field, we have tourists who are enjoying the hospitality that Kenyan brings, and it creates for us foreign exchange. We have transport. We have to move all these foreigners who've come to play here in, out, and around the country. So what opportunities are there for Kenya Airways and other local airlines to make this business opportunities? This tournament is being broadcasted live in over 90 countries. So there's a lot of eyeballs on Kenya and on Kilifi and on Vipingo right now. What are we doing with those eyeballs? We want to use that chance to showcase Kenya as an investment destination, so that we also work with the Ministry of Trade, the Ministry of Investment Promotion, to bring investors, private sector investors, to come and invest in this country so that it can boost our economy and create jobs. So we are now looking at it holistically, not just an event where people come and play a game and go away.
Maybe we want to talk briefly about the Sport Act which was enacted in 2014 by the Parliament. How is it going to impact especially such sports when it comes to this tournament?
The Sports Act is still in existence, and it's still the law that governs sport in our country. There are some inconsistencies. Of the Sports Act and international federations, because we understand international federations come with their own statutes. And so we do have a plan as a ministry, and in fact it was even in the Kenya Kwanza manifesto that we will review the Sports Act to put it into reality with international federations, one, so we can align, and two, so that we can capture the reality of the game of sports today and in the future. So we will be having a workshop. We've already discussed with the chairman of the sports committee, Honorable Dan Wanyama, and we will go on a retreat as a ministry and with committee members of the sports committee in Parliament, so that we can begin to look at how we will change the Sports Act, amend it to align into today's realities. Our biggest mandate right now as a ministry is to monetize sports. So everything has to be around the monetization of sports. How do we turn the talents of our young sportsmen and women into wealth creation initiatives? That is really at the core of our mandate. And so we must have a law that's going to govern that and assist us in achieving our mandate.
Just on the same, recently we have been having a parliamentary induction committee happening right now in Mombasa Friday.
Yes.
I believe part of the parliamentarians that are here right away in Mombasa on the sport committee.
Yes.
During the workshop we just mentioned, are you looking at the review of changes, some amendments, or what's the workshop will be all about?
The workshop will be to look at the Sports Act as it is, to align with what our vision is for sports in this country, which is pretty much monetizing and commercializing sports, and not just the game, everything around sports. Can we create safaris around sports so we can have a sports safari? What can we do with merchandising so that our legends like Eliud Kipchoge can have merchandise, shoes, jerseys that we can sell around the world to monetize and get them endorsements? So we are looking at sports holistically as an industry, and we want to grow that to be a major driver of our GDP and a major contributor to the economy in Kenya. So we will be looking at reviewing the Sports Act to see what it covers now, understand where we want to go into the future, and then that gap is what we'll be asking for amendments for Parliament to do for us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Round.
So hi, today is the second round of the Magical Kenya Ladies Open, and I can say I played much better than yesterday, and I had a great time out there, especially the fact that I was playing with Aditi, who's the current leader, and I really enjoyed.
You had, got a few holes where you really had to scramble, really had to sort of go up and down to make your pars.
I can say today I scrambled. I scrambled all the way from when I started until the end. I didn't get anybody, and yeah, I can say I was just scrambling today, and at least the score was much better though, which I'm happy. Yeah.
On some of the holes, you were taking lines that Aditi says They were not even aware those lights existed of the tee box. Hole number 9, we saw you have to drive them up almost 30 yards. Does that give you confidence for your future that you can sort of mix it up with some of these top players?
Yes, the fact that I've increased my distance so much from last year. Last year I wasn't hitting this, and when I came to Vipingo Ridge, I've been doing a lot of gym, and I can say I play here every day. I know the course very well. Yeah, so that was an advantage being a member here. Yes.
Your coach Salim Haji was carrying the bag for you today in the second round. Did that help?
It helped a lot. My coach knows my game more than me, so him being there for me today, I thank him so much. He did improve my game a lot because he knows every aspect of my game better than me.
So what next for Naomi?
I'm just praying I make the cut for today. Right now I'm one shot behind, and yeah, after that we'll see.
I think the Kenyans will be praying that you make the cut. You're just one shot below. Personally, I think the cut will go to +8 where you are.
+9.
+9.
Yeah, currently it's +8.
Yeah, and we hope that we'll see you playing through the weekend, and then we can cheer you over the weekend.
I hope so. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Rolling camera. 3, 2, 1. Great round, Aditi.
Thank you.
You went out a bit slow, just one birdie on your opening 9,
Yes.
which was the back 9. And how was that? Were you just trying to hold steady there?
Yeah, also I wasn't hitting it as good as yesterday, so I wasn't having many close birdie putts. It's more like 15, 20 footers, which I didn't hold many. I just hold the one on 10. So yeah, it was good. It was good considering I wasn't hitting it great. You know, it was good that I could get around with just one bogey all day.
You had 2 iron shots, 5 and 6. Sort of your approach shots into 5, which led to a bogey.
Yes.
6, which led to, I would say, a poor par.
Yeah.
Well, what was going on?
Six was the par 5. 6 was okay. I hit a good putt. I just missed by a little. But 5, I think I just misread the wind. I thought it was going to be hurting, but it wasn't hurting at all. So I flew the green. But that's what I meant with this golf course. The wind picks up. It's really tough. I mean, hitting the shot is hard, but even picking the club gets harder too. So yeah, that's the challenge here, I guess.
Hole number 7, eagle yesterday.
Yes.
Today you sort of went same thing, driver, rescue.
Yes, yeah.
But you sort of left
Yeah,
it right.
today I drove it behind the tree, not right behind it, but I didn't have a line to the flag, so I had to play right. So yeah, that's why I missed the green and had a chip. Chip was also not great. It was like 20 feet, but birdie is okay too, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yesterday was great, but birdie is fine too.
Hole number 9, I noticed that Naomi sort of flew you guys by quite a mile.
Yes. Yeah, we both hit a 3-wood on 9. She hit a driver, but yeah, of course she knows all the lines of the tee, right? She plays here all the time. So yeah, some of the holes were like, we were thinking, okay, should we like lay up? She would like cut the corner because she knows the lines. But yeah, 9 we hit 3-wood.
What would be your comments to Naomi? You've now played 2 rounds with her.
Yeah, she's good. I was just talking to her. As we were talking about her round, she played good. Just a few holes where she made like some mistakes and a couple short putts that she missed. But otherwise, you know, she played pretty good, I feel.
You now lead this tournament by 5 strokes after, 2 rounds.
Yes.
Strategy going into round 3, moving day.
Yeah, I'm still trying to make a lot of birdies, and today I made fewer than yesterday. So I'm going to try and get back to yesterday's momentum, try and hit it closer, drive it better, and hopefully I get shorter birdie putts. Because I've putted good even today. It's just I didn't have any short birdie putts today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Aditi, and all the best.
Thanks.